God. Okay, so standing up to begin, legs are together. Lift your toes, spread them, lay them back down, and then engage your legs so they feel like they're squeezing into the bone. Engage your core so it feels like it's squeezing into the pelvis and your spine. Engage and lift through the shoulder. Relax the shoulders. Engage and lift through the chest, through the neck, to the top of your head. And then feel like now someone came and tried to push you over. You've got enough grip in your feet and you're engaged enough in your body that you would stay steady. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Slide your hands down your legs and start to circle your knees. So tonight's class is legs and belly. So we're working on the front core and the glutes and your legs. Coupled with last week's, which was, and go the other way with your knees, which was arms and back core. You can work them together, put them together if you're doing this on recording, and you've got a full, well-rounded set. Okay, and then come up, hands to your hips, set your feet hip distance, and now circle your hips around. Imagine you're inside a hula hoop and you are trying to roll and touch around the inner edge of the hula hoop. And then go the other way. And then come to center. And take your feet a little wider, toes slightly turned out, arms in a circle, inhale. Arms in a circle, bend the knees, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend, little bounce in the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Side bend as we come up this time, catch hold of your right wrist. Side bend toward the left, push through your right leg, get long in the right side. Come back to center, catch your left wrist and just pulling across toward the left. Toward the right, sorry. And then back into center. And as your arms come down, heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart. Get that steadiness in your legs that you had when the legs were together, up into your pelvis. Hands on your hip bones. Feel these two front bony points very slightly roll up toward the waist. Then squeeze and engage your legs. Okay, and then also feel the muscles of the lower belly trying to pull those two hip points towards each other. Then we'll add a twist. Arms cross across your chest. Keep your hips facing forwards only. Rotate your upper body towards side and then inhale back to center. Exhale, you're twisting to the side. Inhale, center. Your upper body turns. Your lower body stays still. So your knees and your hips stay facing forwards. One more each way. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Now a side bend. So let's just cross the other arm in front. Take a little side bend down to the right without the hips moving. And then inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Keep your head even between your shoulders. So as you go down to the side, you're not just dipping your head, but you're taking your spine into a lateral flexion. Hips stay facing forwards, legs are still engaged, one more each way. The legs stay engaged, so that means that they're not going to shift off to the side. Back to center, arms come down, lower chin to chest and roll down, dropping vertebra by vertebra through your spine. And at the bottom of the roll down, hold on to opposite arms, elbows heavy in your hands, so you're trying to bow deep over the legs. Bend the knees a bit more if you need to. Try and move your tummy and chest closer toward the legs by bending deeper at the hips. And then we'll just do one more little warm-up movement as you come down onto hands and knees. With cat-cows, knees are going to be close together for these cat-cows. Dip your spine toward the floor, inhale, gazing forwards. Round your spine to the ceiling, exhale, gazing under. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, gaze under. One more like that. Think of your pelvis following what your head does. So when your head looks forwards, your tailbone looks up as well. And then when your head looks under, your tailbone tucks under. Do the same thing, but extend your right leg out behind. Inhale. Bring your right knee under as you round your spine. Exhale. Inhale, leg 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Last extension. And then knee to floor. Other leg, left leg extends. Inhale. Exhale, knee under. 3. Keep your arms straight. Keep pressing the ground away. 2. And really round the back so you can get lots of that leg to tuck underneath you. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, knee down to the floor. Okay, and then we're working onto the forearms now. So a little rest for the wrists. Take your right leg straight out behind. If you've got ankle weights and you want to add some extra weight in for this, you can do. Okay, so we're going to lift the right leg up and down. I'd like you to try and keep your spine straight this time. So as the leg comes up and down, no rounding or dipping in the spine. Keep the spine steady. Look between your thumbs and try and keep a straight line, head, chest, and hips. Press away through the heels. So when the leg moves up and down, you're engaging into the buttocks, engaging into the back of the leg. 2 more. 2. 1. That knee comes down, left leg extends, toes start on the floor and then lift. Squeeze, toes down. Squeeze, toes down. So can the leg push up without the belly dropping down? That means as the leg pushes up, you've got to keep your belly engaged to prevent the spine from dipping, to prevent the ribs from falling. 2 more to go. Keep actively pressing through your forearms. 1 more. Knee comes back in, back up to straight arms. Lift your right knee off the floor and circle your right thigh bone round. 3, 2, 1. Go the other way. 3, 2. Then lift your right hand and step your right foot where your right hand was. And then come up. And if you need to, which I do, you can pop something soft underneath the back knee. Wriggle your right foot forward so that when you lunge forwards, your knee's in line with your ankle and your front back hip is stretching slightly. Interlace your hands behind your head. If you struggle with doing that and your neck and shoulders are tight, you can do arms across your chest like we did earlier. And you're going to twist towards your right. Come back to center. Now dip to the right. Side bend. And center. Do that 2 more times. Right only. Twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip. Inhale, center. 1 more time. Twist right. Center. And dip right. Center. Then your hands inside the right leg. Give it a little straighten out. And then bring your knee back round onto your cushion or the floor. Left thigh bone lifts. Circle the left leg. 3, 2, 1, and the other way. 3, 2, 1. Lift your left hand, step your left foot forwards, come up. The foot goes forwards a bit so you can lunge, stretching into the front of your right hip. Again, arms can go across chest, or if you can, hands behind head. Elbows about in line with the tip of your nose. Inhale, twisting left as you exhale. This is working a bit on your balance. Inhale, center. Now dip left, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip left. 1 more time. Keep your left knee nice and steady as you work. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the floor. And straighten the left leg out. Draw the hip back. Bring both knees onto your cushion and sit in a child's pose, bottom back to your heels, arms stretch in front. Trying to bring a bit of evenness, even feeling into your hips. Let's take a forearm plank. So you're going to leave your forearms on the floor, shift your weight forwards, step your legs back, line your shoulders over your elbows. And we want the tailbone just slightly to extend away toward the heels so that the pubic bone hugs in. Think of the front bones of the pelvis that we had our hands on earlier, rolling up toward the waist slightly. Couple more breaths. Look towards your thumbs. Try not to let the head look forwards and lift or fall and look under. Just look into your thumbs. Last breath. Good. Then knees go down. Move the cushion if it's there. Rest your head on your hands. Bend your knees, feet wide. Knees wide, heels touching together. And lengthen your tailbone again. So you're going to feel your pubic bone push a little more toward the mat. Keeping the heels touching, see if you can lift your thigh bones, feet pushing toward the ceiling, and then go back down. 9 more. Push up, down, up, down. So it's a bit like when you were on your forearms earlier. Can the legs lift without the waist collapsing? So even though your tummy is touching the floor, try and keep lightly engaged in your belly. So the action of lifting the legs is balanced out and supported by engaging in your core. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Knees down and rock your feet side to side. Rock your legs side to side. When your feet roll away from the screen, then keep rolling away from the screen with your legs and turn onto your side. Prop your head in your hand. The top knee is going to bend in front of you and the bottom leg straightens out. You'll be on the back edge of the mat. That's fine. So you'll be lying on the back edge of the mat and your knee will be on the front edge of the mat. That's kind of where you should have landed. This knee, if you need to, can be propped under with a block or a cushion. And I'm going to do that for comfort. Or also it helps you to stack your hips more. Bottom leg is going to lift. We go up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, inhale 3, inhale 2, inhale 1, then lift and pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it there. Keep squeezing and pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower that leg down, and then move the cushion out the way, roll onto your tummy, rest your head on your hands, bend the legs and rock your feet side to side again. So you get this little roll from hip to hip and into the lower back. This time your feet are going to drop all the way down the other way and you roll onto your side. And as you do so, you're lying on the back edge of your mat again. So the bottom leg is straight, top knee comes onto your cushion or just onto the floor. Prop your head in your hand. Free hand, pop the fingertips on the floor in front and keep the top shoulder rolled back. Bottom leg coming up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then we go with the pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax that leg down. Move the cushion away, roll onto your tummy, and rock the legs side to side. And your heels touch together, hands on the floor by the sides of your chest, and see if you can push back. Keep your knees wide and go into child's pose, heels or feet together and knees wide. So you're sinking into the gap between your legs. Turn onto one cheek. Lift a little and turn onto the other cheek. Come forwards, so stay on a straight left arm. Drop your right forearm down, so your right fingers point to your left hand. Bring your right knee in and straighten your left leg out. Turn the left toes open. Turn your left hip open. Turn your chest to the left. And then bend left knee to right arm and push straight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The leg stays in a halfway position, bent, and then close. Look at the forearm on the floor and keep the momentum going, the work going in this leg. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down, right arm straight, left forearm drops. Straighten your right leg. Turn your right foot and hip out. Turn your chest to the right. Be on your right fingertips. So you're looking to the right and then bring knee in and out. In and out. Bent, straight. Bent, straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending the leg halfway in. And then look at the forearm on the floor as you open and close your bent leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come together, both straight arms. Take downward facing dog. So your hips lift, knees are off the floor. Look through your legs and send your armpits back a little. Push the mat forwards with your hands. Draw the legs back a little to stretch out the back of the legs. Walk your feet to your hands, lower down to sitting. When you come down onto your back, you can have a cushion behind for your head to go on, nothing too thick. We're not using it yet, but come down and have it just behind you. That can sometimes be nice when we're working with our head on the floor. Arms down by your side. And let's just do a little round of shoulder bridges. So last little focus on the legs here. Spread out your toes like you did right at the beginning of class. Press through the center of the heel. Lift tailbone up and roll up piece by piece, vertebra by vertebra through your back. Reaching the knees away from your hips as you inhale. Exhale, roll your spine back down. Inhale as you land. Exhale, roll up piece by piece through your spine. Each notch of your back, you want to try and be consciously touching. And then roll back down, consciously trying to touch each knobble of your spine. Inhale as you land one more time. Tailbone lifts first, then we roll. Inhale at the top. And then back down. Add some leg work to that, some more leg work, I should say. So roll up this time and stay up. You want to try and line the back of your ribs with the back of your pelvis as if you're just lying along a diagonal platform. Bring your right knee up into a single knee fold and then push the right leg straight so knees and thighs are level. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push away. 3 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push away. Keep working in the back of the left leg. 1 more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push away. Inhale, bend. Exhale, foot to the floor. Strong in your right leg. Lift the left knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push away. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push away. Slightly hugging the belly in so that you don't overlift in the waist. 2, 1. Inhale, bend. Exhale, foot to the floor. Roll back down over the notches of your back. Land. Figure 4 stretch. Right ankle onto left knee. Hands reach back. Bring the cushion underneath your head. And then bring the left leg in towards you. Stretching out your right hip. Sometimes it's nice to, yawn, but that's not what I was going to say. Sometimes it's nice to wriggle a little, like, just a slight little rock side to side or a pulsing in and out with the leg. And then the other side, so release your left foot down, left ankle onto right knee. Bring the right leg in, hands behind the thigh if you can. If you can't get your hands around the back of the thigh, you can just use the thigh strength to press against your left ankle. And then right foot down, left foot down. Okay, so we're going to bring a bit more focus into our abdomen now. Good, got enough time. Arms come down by your side. And extend your right leg only so that it's hovering an inch or so off the floor. You're going to remember those two front bony points and feel them very slightly roll towards your waist so that you feel your abdominal muscles in contact and supporting this right leg. So you're helping your back to stay slightly down rather than relaxing and letting your back ping up. The hip points roll back just enough so that we can feel that contact of the core muscles. Okay, and then let's bend the right knee in and push the right leg straight. Bend it in, push it straight. Bend 3, bend 2, bend 1. Keep it bent in, and then abdominal curl. Bring your hands onto your right leg, squeeze it in. Use the little squeeze of the leg to curl the chest up a little bit higher. And then when you extend the leg, just extend it so that your knees and thighs are level and keep it there. Take your arms down by your side, rotate your right knee outwards so that the leg turns, but it doesn't move wider. 3 more breaths here. Add the 100 arms. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more breath. And then bring that knee back in, your head to the floor, and we'll just do the other side. So bring your right foot to the floor, arms down by your side. Extend the left leg. Now, if we don't engage, the straightening of your left leg as it hovers an inch or a couple of inches off the floor, the straightening of your left leg is going to pull the pelvis with it, and you'll get an arcing in your lower back as it pulls away from the ground, and we're disconnected in the belly. So those front bony points of the pelvis are going to roll up to the waist just enough to the point where you feel contact with the core muscles, and the lower back draws down a bit more, and you feel that now the hold of the leg is coming from your core, the hovering of the leg from the core. Bend the leg in, straighten it out. And again, in and out. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. As you exhale, you actively engage a bit more to support the extending leg. 1 more. Okay, bend the leg in. Abdominal curl, left hand on the ankle, right hand on the knee or shin, pull against the leg, curl a little higher. This is your arm position for single leg stretch. Then straighten the leg, arms by your side, so your knees are level. Rotate the left knee outwards, heel inwards. Check the pelvis still looks level. Okay, and 3 breaths of the 100 arms. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1. Head down, knee in, and we're just going to put all that together with the double leg versions. So anything that feels too much, you can just stick with single legs. Bring right leg, then left leg into double knee fold. Keep them there. Feel like your thighs are pressing against an invisible force towards you. Extend your right leg and hover it an inch or maybe a bit more this time off the floor. So the leg might be maybe a foot off the ground if you've got the left leg lifted. Keep pressing the left thigh bone towards you, the right leg hovering, the hip points rolling toward the waist, just enough to feel from your core. Good, and then we're coming up into an abdominal curl. As you curl up, hands are going to go on the left leg, squeeze the left leg in, and then switch to your right leg. Inhale, switch left. Exhale, switch right. Inhale, switch left. Exhale, switch right. 2, 2. Keep the back of the chest curled up. 1, 1. And then stay there, right leg in, head and arms down to the floor. Right leg now is hovering an inch, not an inch, a foot off the ground. So because we've got the right leg lifted, we're going to keep the left leg a bit higher. Feel how your abdomen helps support the small of your lower back staying down. If it's too much, your right foot can be on the floor. Curl up, hands onto the right leg, and then bring the left leg in as well. So you're going to go to double leg stretch, hands touching both ankles. Extend both legs and extend both arms about above toward the ceiling. And then bring your hands back to the legs. If you've got space, you can extend and then circle your arms round to the legs. Extend and circle. Hug the belly down toward the small of your lower back for 2 more. 2 and round and 1 and round. You either stay with bent legs for the 100 or straighten your legs, external rotation, in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, in 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath. Knees come in, head goes down. And I think we did quite well there, considering we didn't have much time to get in a little belly warmth. Pop your feet down, legs bent, arms wide, and rock your knees side to side a few. It's nice and slow and smooth. Give your legs a chance so that the knee can stretch down toward the opposite foot, giving us some space in the front of the thigh and the hip flexor. When you come to center, you can take your cushion out from your head, pop it under your bottom, and do a full body stretch. I'm going to fold my cushion over a couple because it's very thin, just to get a little bit more height in the hips. Full body stretch. And relax the stretch, so just more like a drape, full body drape. One more breath there. Long exhale, really get to the end of your exhale. So you're relaxing, 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 relaxing. And your feet come in flat to the floor. Curl the tailbone up, slide the cushion out. If you need it behind your head, pop it back behind your head again. Arms down. We're going to bring the knees in, one hand each knee, and give them a little circle round. Go wide, let the inner thighs stretch. And go the other way. Go wide. Great, then feet down. Either knock-kneed position or straight legs and relax. Give yourself a little shake, let everything find a comfortable place. Get heavier, heavier, and relax, relax. Soft behind your closed eyes. Soft beneath your skin. Softly on the floor. Soft in your mind as it just drifts along in this relaxed moment. Side by side with your body. Wriggle your fingers and your toes. Give yourself a little shake again. Slide your feet one at a time flat to the floor. Tilt the pelvis back and forwards or up and down, whatever wording you like. And your choice, hug the knees and rock up, or turn to your side and come up without the rock. Give the shoulders a little roll. Roll them down, give your arms a little shake out. And then straighten out your right leg, cross your left foot over, and let's take a seated twist. Look over your back shoulder. Bring the bent knee in towards the armpits of the incoming side of your body. So left knee, right armpit coming towards each other. Come back to center, straighten out the left leg, bend your right leg in, and again twist round. Sit tall, even if that means you lean back slightly, but be long in your spine. And as you twist, see if you can bring the left ribs or left armpit or left shoulder, whatever that left side is closest, toward the right knee as you turn. Come back to center. Both legs are going to go out straight. Put your fists down on the floor and see if you can lift your bottom an inch and down. Do that 2 more times. Lift and down, lift and down. Take a little stretch forwards towards your feet. Even if you just touch your knees, pull the spine long, inhale. And then stretch your arms up as you come up and shake your arms down. Good. Well done. Thank you, everyone. Well done.